Hey everybody, welcome back for another inning of Fantasy Basebrawl. I'm Nas. Today I'm going to be using a deck that I've built right around the time of the Thunder Junction expansion. Try to improve it a little bit over time. Nothing really useful for it. As you can see, I'm using Obeka Splitter of Seconds. So obviously the goal is to try to use as many cards that take advantage of her extra upkeep steps as possible. With the Final Fantasy set having been recently released, the only one I could really find that was good was the Triple Triad one. Or, I mean, not good, but, could get interesting. Give it a shot. But in the meantime, you have other things. You've got some of your cheaper options. This will become a big threat if left alone later in the game. You've got your life gain right here and possibly sack for a card if need be. Got staples, which would obviously be in an upkeep deck, as foretold. For one of my mono rocks, I've got, where is it? Midnight Clock. Get a little bit of scrying in here. If you can't get draw, then scry is probably your next best option. Just added this one actually to the deck as well. Obviously, making Obeka unblockable would be more to your advantage. If you guys want to take a look at the deck list before we get started, it's all right here. As always, any suggestions are welcome. I'll always credit people that suggest, improvements to the deck. I can always take it out for a spin at another time. You've got things hopefully to keep Obeka protected while doing more damage, hence more upkeeps. You got removal. And if you can get this out with Obeka and have her just keep swinging, I mean, this just ratchets it up like there's no tomorrow. But at any rate, we'll get going here. So let's play Brawl. This is a decent hand. See if I have to, I can Dark Ritual into Key to the Archive. Pray they don't have Artifact Destruction. I'm assuming he's got Once Upon a Time, but we'll see. That could come in handy later. I'd rather have land right now. I don't want to solely rely on Key to the Archive on the offhand chance they've got Destruction. Alright, I'm going to take a wild guess he's going to try to cast his commander, so instead of going for Key to the Archive, I'll use Tail's End. Oh. Maybe not. Alrighty then. Well, I think what I am going to do... Can't sit around waiting for him to cast his commander forever. I need to start getting a mono... Well, you know what? No, let's wait. He's going to have to bring out the commander eventually. I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, see, that's an instant scoop for me. I don't even put up with sideboard cards like that nonsense. So, I'd say 99 out of 100 times, if I get a sideboard card that specific, I don't even bother. It's like, go ahead and have your free win. This doesn't look half bad. Hopefully get a fourth land here. If not, I can always sack the fountain for another card. Doesn't really do anything. Just cancels it out. Oh, maybe not. More land. Probably not winning this. Don't have any choice but to block. Gotta reduce as much damage as possible. Golem. I might get a little bit of a reprieve here. Let's see. sense in taking it. Maybe he'll try to do something, cast a spell at her. Use Keep Safe to draw a card. Life gain might be nice, but... if I get a land here, but no. Let's go ahead and get, well... yeah, no point. If I'd board wiped, he would have got, what, 1, 3. He would have gotten 3 creatures out of it. And then when he cast this, he could have, you know, put a 1/1 creature on all of them and then swung in. Probably could have killed me. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and let these guys go. Okay. I'm going to lose the Portal of Phyrexia, which is too bad. And the Ionize. Might as well drop this. Go ahead, wipe the board. I sincerely doubt he casts anything in his upkeep, so say goodbye to the Ionize, which is too bad. Hopefully, very nice. It's a great card. Go ahead and destroy this. I don't want him having... that. Start building counters. Go ahead and give ourselves an extra turn here. Bring out the rubble fort. Definitely want to keep these counters handy, so let's just go ahead and... I had forgotten about this. can't do anything about that. He's up mana to get it. However, when he tries to cast it, though, you say no. Bring out the Arch for a card draw. Bring out Jinkadaxius, so if he casts anything, it'll... Yep, there we go. Wow, I honestly thought... I thought he got too much too quick. I didn't think I was going to survive that. But anyway, let's go on to our next one. So we got another all-or-nothing commander in VV. If he casts VV right away without any form of protection, I can nail him with this, so I could risk it. I mean, like I said, it's going to be, it's either going to be hit or miss. Either he's going to overwhelmingly win or he's going to overwhelmingly lose. So I'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and keep it. Definitely want some lands. Try to ramp up. I don't have anything, no counters. I could bring out this for extra, but I think I'd rather have the Power 9 available. Yeah, must not have... Either didn't get a third land, or...
And the umpire calls him out at the plate, ending the ball game.
So next commander is Y'shtola, Knight's Blessed. I don't think I've played against this card yet. Seems pretty straightforward. Go ahead and we'll keep. I was worried he wouldn't get any block mana. Stick. I'm going to just go ahead and say no to that.
An invitation from grandfather. Curious.
Gonna pray he doesn't have a 1 mana value counter. Could bring out the Torch Courier. I don't feel like there's any need for that. Maybe I shouldn't even have brought this out, because you could always... But I am going to... Let's get rid of this, force him to pick something. Oof. That's a new one. I could probably wipe the board and start with a clean slate, get rid of these two threats. If he brings this out next turn, I'll shoot it down with feed. Courier. On the offhand chance I get some kind of advantage from this, but...
If the job is wrong, I change.
I got burned out of options here. Protecting that land really stunk. Yeah. Not bad. Although I do have this. This is really no concern right now. We'll see. Obviously, got both these. That's going to be really hard to get around.
Feels weird, I know.
Go ahead and lure him out. Use, go ahead and -3, and I'll shoot her down with the braid, hopefully. Maybe he won't see it coming. Well, he either has removal or a counter. I could risk it because this isn't going to do anything. This isn't going to be a threat. I can still shoot it down. So let's go ahead and do that. Even if he has removal to be countered, he'll have to use 2 cards to get rid of it. Bad. Well, let's come back to its hand. Oh, you still get a token with flying. Then the best thing I could probably do is go ahead. Oh no, it's 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3 to a creature. Well, now I feel stupid. However, go ahead and... Two for 1, get rid of the ghostly prison. He's got something, but I haven't figured out what it is yet. Oh, you get 2. Interesting. Let's start pressuring. It's a shame I don't have enough to cast double portal, or cast portal for Phyrexia. That would double, which is always nice. He's got some kind of protection then. That'll be countered. So my next guess, he's got swords. No. The good thing now is if he decides to exile Jin Cataxius, which he almost certainly will, it's not going to be a free action. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I'd rather have a chance of doing Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, that's fine. As long as you can't keep using Kaya over and over again, I'm fine with that trade. There'd be no point in bringing this out. I have enough for Portal, but I'm sure he's going to counter it. I'd be very, very amazed. Yeah. Yeah, game's over. Now, this is tempting. If I could get a black source of mana, I could have this out by turn 2, but there's no guarantee of that. Let's get a new hand. Again, Shuffler's fine, though. The Shuffler is fine. Just still too many high mana value cards. Really? So let's... I'm not doing this match, but this is one of those things I'd like to point out where you can't tell me that there isn't some type of internal rigging in this game. I literally kept drawing 2 lands plus a Dark Ritual 3 times in a row. That's the kind of nonsense that makes me think that there's some kind of algorithm, something. I don't think this is completely random. Normally, I wouldn't even include something like that in this video. I wouldn't even have bothered recording it. I just left it in so you could see what I've seen, where I've had enough, and I'm like, no, there ain't no way. There ain't no way that that's random. At least that instance, with that particular match. Yeah, this ain't bad. Got 2 sources of removal. Got the Scavenger. You know what? I need more land. I'll get some life from Virtue of Persistence, because he's almost certainly going to cast Redshift next. Yeah. Well, I could get rid of this now. I want to start getting some items on the board here. Okay. Again, no blue. Let's get rid of that. Don't want to make tokens. Too bad I don't have Obeka out yet. Well, it's not ideal. Definitely, what do I have? I got 2 sources of red already. Let's get blue and black. Extra turn of Surveil. See, we'll get some lands going. Go ahead and eliminate that. He's not going to be able to cast it anytime soon. Could be worse. Oh, it's just all counters. I thought it was just 1/1 counters. We'll go ahead and start getting As Foretold. Work its magic. In the meantime, if you cast something with high mana value, we got this. Okay. Still got enough for this. Disdainful Stroke. Thank you. Got the Rubble Fort. Can't block that. Be pretty brutal. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go ahead and say no. I can take 6 damage. Okay. Double block with this. Yeah, no. Create a he had to have seen, even though it's untapped, I would have gotten around it with Obeka, and the first thing I would have resurrected is Atali. So that wasn't too bad. Again, with a lot of commanders, I've said before in other videos, there do exist all or nothing commanders. In fact, I said it earlier, this one with Vivi. I don't know if I consider Obeka one of those. I mean, she definitely enhances the deck. But I mean, I've played games with this deck where she kept getting killed, but, having As Foretold out on the board and starting to slowly build up, you know, or having something like this to bring back creatures, you could still pull out, you know, numerous wins without Obeka being on the board. I suppose, like, one of these days I'll make what I would consider an all-or-nothing commander. Give that a shot. You know, honestly, if I had blue, I'd go for it. Get out Rusko, start generating mana. I sincerely doubt a mono black deck is going to have much non-basic lands, so I can't use Demolition Field anyway. So I'm going to have to give up this hand. I have Omniscience in this deck. I mean, it's nice to have it anyway for late game. But also on the offhand chance I've got, you know, the Magic Mirror out. You know, having a Magic Mirror with Omniscience is just crazy. My opponent can't seem to make a decision what they want to do. I'll go ahead and skip this match if they self-destruct here. Oh, no, they're going to go. Let's take the mulligan. Slightly better? Let's see. It's still not... Again, I'm not expecting much, but I'll take it. As a player, my biggest source of raging is just not having lands in the opening hand. I'll usually give up most... Ooh, that's tempting. But... no, I don't. It's just too expensive. And right into the next most expensive thing. Get some pressure going. Have him, if he's got any removal in his hand, I want to fish it out now. Waste it on this and not Obeka. Yeah. It's alright. Lantern. Kind of an odd choice. Why would you need a chromatic lantern in a mono black deck? Doesn't matter. Why would you use Alloy Mirror? Very odd. As foretold. You know, this is typically why I rage when I don't get a decent opening hand with lands, because 9 times out of 10 I lose anyway. Okay. Gonna transform? Nope. Oh, he is going to. Alright, well. We'll go ahead and we'll return this. I don't want it beefed up. Gotta save some damage here. We'll go ahead and kill Vincent. Wish I had enough left for Ionize, but... I forgot about that second ability, how it comes back. He's going to want to pump up Vincent. That's okay. Can't afford to keep taking damage. Well, I can go for the Hail Mary. Yeah, I can cast this for free on his turn. Oof. You know, these two together, I'm probably going to lose. I mean, I don't... Let's get rid of this. I don't want to give him more mana. Yep, not bad. Yeah, that's not... I'm not going to waste a counter on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing in with Obeka. Get As Foretold up to... Use this to cast my free Time Warp. We're going to get rid of this first. You know, it's too bad. I really... Play the Magic Mirror. We'll swing again. See, if I swing with both, he's just gonna... It'll just come back. That's okay. I'd rather him come back. He'll have to re-equip. He'll have to start doing everything over again. Go ahead and play the Fountain. Probably should have played this before. I would have got some free health. That was a big mistake on my part. Oh, well, now he won. Oh, wait a minute. Well, he tried to draw into something. No, he won. I goofed up. This is why I'll be honest, you know, I complain about a lot. I don't like commanders that just recur. I think it's too format breaking. Like, it defeats the point of having the commander tax when you could just instantly bring it back. So I don't know why there are cards like that that exist. Like, losing a commander should mean something. Oh, Arabella. I've made my own version of that deck. It's pretty fun. I'm expecting a lot of cheap, fast creatures. I'm going to go ahead and go with this on the offhand chance I can get Damnation out. Because a lot of times with an Arabella deck, you're just trying to get everything out as fast as you can. You empty your hand and get blown away by a board sweep. All right, there we go. That's exactly what I want to see. Surveil, hopefully into some... Ah, there we go. Bring out Laughing Jasper Flint. Healer's Hawk. Sweep. Now what I'll probably end up doing here, I'll get Obeka out first. That way, I'll get more use out of Flint in that it'll get 2 extra upkeep phases if she connects. Or maybe I won't. What I could do... I could pressure with Flint, because now he'll feel compelled to attack. Or I can have Ossification, or I can do this. It's a pretty great card. Unless he gets enough mana to cast something else. Another exiling effect. Yeah, like that. I can't even get it back from the graveyard. Let's see what he does. He might have something he could cast with that, but let's see. Because he has like a Mana Tithe or something that would really stink right now. Oh, and I get Flint back. Oh, I guess I do get him back. Yep. There we go. Yeah, he played out his hand as much as he could. Only one of the few weaknesses of this kind of deck. As a matter of fact, that's probably I'll probably upload my version of that deck next for tomorrow. Well, I don't like having the hard cast triple triad. On the other hand, I do like having Wash Away available. So just for fun, let's go with that. On the offhand hands, I need to hard cast Cleave. Ooh, no. He may be starved for another source of mana, so let's not give it to him. Just got that. If I get red, I can stall him out with Dreadbore, kill off, but of course not. Well, the good news is he's going to cast Aragorn next, and then I'm going to wipe the board with Blood on the Snow. At least I think he's going to cast Aragorn next. That's what I would be doing. Keep getting non-red. I don't have much of a choice here. I guess I do, but I'm like, he's gonna ramp up pretty quick. If I could just one red source of mana, I could Dreadbore any threat he brings out, but what I'm hoping for is he brings out Aragorn, he'll be tapped out. If I'm lucky enough to draw into red, that might work too. Huh. pull the Citadel. If he counters, well, that would just stink. Yeah. You and me both. This would definitely be useful. I'm going to go ahead and... Well, let's give her the Scavenger. Triple Triad would be pretty nice to have. We could surveil into something useful here. Yeah. Couldn't get lands to save my life before. Now we're going to get nothing but lands. That's amazing. Alright, so he's probably got something with Trample. Oh, gee, I don't know, fellas. Should I let him swing in? Alright, so we got some work to do here. Again, I don't know why. Why wouldn't it keep red mana handy? Let's go ahead and time warp. Hopefully he doesn't have a counter. Could cast Triple Triad, or I could Dreadbore. I'm debating what he can either. He's either holding priority because he can sack a food token, or he's got an answer in his hand. Let's go ahead and go with Dreadbore. That way I can bring out Obeka next turn. Yeah, there's not a counter, but close. This could be the counter. Go ahead and risk bringing this out. So hopefully next turn start doing some damage. God, I'm getting really low on life here. But you know, nothing risked, nothing earned. Oh, wait. No, even if he makes this a vehicle, he'd have to accrue it with this. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Ooh. Yeah, you got the best card possible. Double lands in a row, because of course. Man, can't. That was probably the best card he could have got. Go ahead and we'll draw. I sincerely doubt I can cast anything. At least now he'll have to block. Yeah, if he's got anything red, he wins. God, I don't think I've ever seen this card used. Like I said, I'll be amazed if he doesn't have something red. And the fact that he's not doing this faster is amazing to me. I mean, I could even counter it. It doesn't matter. Okay. He's overthinking it. I'm not even going to give him the satisfaction. Could have just done that to begin with and won the game. Oh, we got Progenitus. Decent mix of land, but no early game. I'm going to assume that he's going to try to, like, build up his mana base. Maybe that'll give me time. I don't think I've ever... If I've played against a Progenitus deck, it's been a long time. So let's just go for it. Let's see what we get. Surveil. Yeah, definitely want to get some... Let's get some lands out. We're going to need them. Yeah, give him a target with this. The nice thing is, even if he gets this out, I can get him with River's Rebuke or with Portal of Phyrexia. Hey, now. Again, let's give him a target to waste his mana on. I don't want him countering Bolus's Citadel. Mirari's Wake. All right. That means our boys come out next turn. And he got the one ring. Which really stinks because I can't hit him at all. Let's see. Let's look at that extra turn. That's just Defiance. God, none of my enchantment removal. Yeah, they won. Again, couldn't draw land, couldn't get anything, didn't have anything, no answer, couldn't River's Rebuke. As I've said so many times before, you know, it doesn't matter how your deck runs. If you just get choked out of land, Epsteined out of land, you're not winning. I'm going to go for it. You know, maybe I can take out one of his lands to get a mountain. Oh, it's a Heir Apparent deck. Like these are all just one-trick pony decks. Just keep playing the same card over and over again. Oh, I'll be damned. I thought he'd have another one. Ooh, yeah, I don't want that. Well, I won't be able to cast. Well, actually, make him waste a turn getting rid of this. Stall him out long enough to hopefully draw into something better. Yep. Okay. I want to leave this up. Very curious. Yeah, how about no? Which means his next move is going to be to get Aurelia out. Oh. I'm surprised. Because my next move is going to be to do this.
And the umpire calls him out at the plate, ending the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. He should have swung with everything. He would have drawn some cards. He would have gained some life. I don't know why he just swung with Aurelia by herself. But anyway. So anyway, that's the deck. If anybody, again, if you think there's a card that would work better in this deck than anything you see here, you know, and we'll pause for station identification. You know, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I'll switch it up a little bit, see what I can do. Triple Triad never really had any use. I'm thinking of swapping it out. I've used Triskaidekaphobia in the past, but that ends up usually not really helping out. Usually does more harm than good. I did have that one Shrine that deals 1 damage during an upkeep. It's nice for sniping out Weenie and Elf decks. But again, I just thought there was other things that were better. But anyway, I'll go ahead, as always. I always share the channels that I enjoy, that inspired me. You can check them out. Put that up here in a second. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching, and we hope we find you safe at home.